So it's like 5:15. I really love that nighttime Courtney thought I was gonna wash my hair this morning. No. My alarm went off and I was like, So I'm gonna wear a sweatshirt to work, do another slick back bun, and we can wash our hair tomorrow. I'm gonna put some oil on my ends. And I need to leave in like 10 minutes. I need to order from the Sephora sale today. Nice. And then I have this like leave-in conditioner. I'm gonna put it on my ponytail. One, to make it less frizzy, but then when I wash it, it just has a little foam. I don't know if it really does anything. It makes me feel better. And that's what's important. I try not to wear sweatshirts to work. We're allowed. And I mean, there are dudes in baseball hats. It just makes me feel better if I don't wear a sweatshirt to work. At 5 a.m. and I'm just gonna be out in the factory all day. This feels good. And the factory is cold. This needs to be like the quickest makeup ever. Did you all hear that? That's my neighbor. She's crazy. She doesn't leave her house. But every morning, no matter what time, I'm getting ready. 4:30, 5:30, 7. I can hear her. She lives by herself. And it's not that she's like screaming. It's like, for a while it sounded like she was like shivering, like a really loud shiver. Like I can hear her. Like you could hear like but I think I've decided that they're night terrors. She's like, because it's like a like, but there are days where I like want to leave a note on our front door and be like, hey, I can hear you, are you okay? But if it's not that, she's doing something weird. I'm actually really hungry, which is kind of amazing based on how much I eat. But that just means my metabolism's working. I didn't put on any mascara. Okay, let's go. Not that you care. I think I'm just gonna do one rice because I've been doing two, and then I run out of carbs at the end of the day. So then I can just have a better dinner than chicken fingers. Oh my god, hey. It looks dark, well it is dark outside. It looks later than it is. It's 5:30, but so I had to be working at 6 again. And I can't decide if this is good or bad. I got to leave work a little early. I left, I don't know, probably right before 3. And I
my plan was to go to the gym, but I was like, oh, I am so tired. This morning, like once I got to work at 6, I didn't sit down until almost 10. I just had so much to do. I was out on the floor, I was looking at things, whatever, which actually, I was out on the floor, on the assembly line floor, and I'm walking around because I'm looking for stuff. I'm like doing my job. And one of the women who works the line goes, are you the project manager? And I go, oh my God, no, but I cannot wait to tell everyone you just said that. She started laughing and I was like, I am not in charge of anything whatsoever, but is there anything I can help you with? And I was just talking to her, but then I told all the men that I work with all day. I was like, well, I was out on the line this morning and somebody thought I was the project manager, so you have to listen to me. Anyways, so I just had a really, really busy day. So when it was time to leave work, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to my parents, because I told you guys a while ago, my parents live like 7 minutes from where I work. And I was like, I'm gonna go to my parents and I'm gonna take like a 30-40 minute nap, and then I'm gonna go to the gym because I just can't. And in my head I thought I should just go to the gym right now and then I can nap after. But well, I guess this doesn't really have to be a but. I am headed to my best friend's house, Emily and her husband Steph. I guess he's also one of my best friends. They just got a new house and they need some help like hanging some stuff. So I'm headed over to their house, which is on this side of town. It's not, they live on the side of town that my parents live on. I live on another side of town. So I needed to stay this way anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I can either go to my parents and then go to the gym and then go to Emily and Steph's, or I could go to the gym, go to my parents, go to Emily and Steph's. Whatever, you see what I'm saying. But I was just so tired. I was like, I'm just gonna go take a nap, go to the gym, and then when I leave the gym, head to Emily and Steph's. Well, I ended up napping for 2 hours. So, clearly I needed it, and I only have 2 reoccurring dreams, like 2 dreams that I have had for years, and they're always a little bit different, but the scenario's the same. One is that I can breathe underwater, almost like in Harry Potter, where who has the bubble? Cedric? Whoever has the bubble over their mouth underwater. It's almost like that, except in my dream I'm like, water is H2O, so all I have to do is just breathe the O. I haven't had that one in a while, but I have had that one for quite some time, a couple years. The other one is that in my dream, I can't open my eyes all the way. So I'm awake and I'm doing things, but I can only see like the bottom half of my vision because I can't get my eyes to open all the way. Even if I'm like trying to look at somebody, like in my dream, I'll try to look up and like try to look at them, but my eyes just like continue to shut. And the only way, well, not the only way I wake up, but normally I wake up because in my dream I'm trying to open my eyes so much that I open my eyes in real life. I have that dream all the time. Not all the time, but obviously enough that I remember it, and it's been years. And the scenario is always different, like what I'm doing in my dream, but the fact that I can't open my eyes all the way is the same. So, and most of the time it happens when I nap. I don't think it's ever happened when I've like gone to bed. So, I don't know. Maybe it happens when I'm stressed. I have no idea. But I had that dream again, and I like opened my eyes and I woke up like and looked at my phone, and it was like 5. I was like, oh God. That wasn't my plan. So I'm not going to the gym today because I told Emily and Steph I would come over, so I'm headed there. And then tonight is trivia at the dog bar, and so I need to leave, go get Denali, and because I told my whole family's going and I told them I would go. So I like stacked this day unintentionally, and I didn't mean to, and I gotta stop doing that. So I'm gonna have to help them leave to go get Denali, go to the dog bar. I'm gonna try to, you're not supposed to, the whole point of the dog bar is that they can just chill. Not chill, that's not true. That the dogs can, it's their bar. It is a dog bar, it is not about the people. The dogs can go in the bathroom, like, it is for them. So I'm gonna have to probably keep Nolly on a leash because of her ACL, And like, I want her out of the house. Like, I don't want to go without her, and she needs to get out of the house, and she can kind of walk around for a little bit, or maybe we can play fetch, but for the most part she'll have to stay by me and not really play with her friends, because people who go to the dog bar are like regulars, like those, you know, the people there. So anyways, trivia is at 7. I'm not gonna make it at 7. I told my mom, I was like, I'll probably see you around 7:30. But some other exciting things, because I woke up a little after 5 and then I was waiting for Steph and Emily to get home. So I edited another Vlogmas. Today's the 12th. I edited the 10th, so that is ready to post, but I was leaving, so I wasn't gonna have Wi-Fi. So I just have yesterday's to edit, and then I'll be caught up. I programmed the at-home program on Playbook. It's not live yet because I still need to do some tweaks, and I think I'm missing one exercise, but I programmed it, so it is so close to being ready to rock and roll. So that feels good. Also, I think I'm doing a New Year's Eve sale on my app, so look alive. Wow, that is bright. Another thing is I forgot to eat lunch. I didn't forget to eat lunch. I was so busy that I didn't have time to eat lunch, and I was like, oh, I'll just eat at my parents'. And then when I got to my parents', I got there right when they were getting home from Costco, and I got out of my car. I don't even think I locked my car, but I got out of my car, walked in their house, like shed my coat, and just flopped on their couch with a blanket. I was like, hey, bye. They knew I was coming. I texted my mom. I was like, I'm coming to take a nap. But they were like, oh, hi, bye. So then I didn't eat lunch. So I'm gonna take today as like my, one day a week or so, I do like a non-track day, like food-wise, just cause I think I got it. But I guess I usually do it on the weekends, but this'll have to be my I didn't track day. And I have a chocolate milk because I was gonna go to the gym, so I'll eat that. So I probably only had like maybe 100 grams of protein today, and I need 90 more, but I definitely haven't had enough calories. So we will see how dinner goes at the dog bar, and today might be a supplement kind of day where I have a protein shake after I have the chocolate milk, and we'll see. Hey, where you at? Where are you? Oh my goodness. Helped my friend get their TV up, and then had to skedaddle. They have, I almost said they just had a little boy, but he is about 18 months. Oh, I love him. I love being an aunt, whether that is to my actual niece and nephew or my friends and I am their aunt. I love it. So I love that little boy. When she told us she was pregnant, me and our other best friend just cried. I was like, I love him. So I get to play with him while her husband helps put up the TV. So I love whenever I get to see him. What I also love, and I don't know if my friend made it or one of their family members made it for them. I think Emily did, but it's a picture book, but it's a book of his people, her son. And like the first page is mom and dad, so it's my best friend and her husband. And then it's both sets of grandparents. Emily has 2 sisters, and then Steph, her husband, has a sister and a brother. So they have real aunts and uncles. And so like they're on there, and then it has a page of like me and our other best friend, and she reads it to him, and so she's like, who's this? This is Coco. And so he knows who we are, and then when we see him in person, he's like, I think I know you. Like, it's so cute. Anyways, their TV is up. I ran home. We are late for trivia. I ran home, grabbed Nolly. Hopefully my family isn't losing too bad by the time I get there. Someone's so excited.
Romeo has 50, 42 points for BB's Malice, and the Gobblegum had 36 points. That brings us to our garden time question. The answer to question number 1.
7.
You answer question number 2.
53 points.
Get it wrong.
Oh, pretty girl.
I found out. Alright, you're going to get 4 your garden time question. I will read them all, and then I'll start the board at a time. Question number
That sweet girl in the little jacket is Ripley, queen of the dog bar. I'm gonna have 2 chocolates, magnesium, some chocolate milk, call it a night. We came in 8th place in trivia out of 10. So, not great, but not last, which I think is important. Smile later.